Here it comes! Woo!
Holy shit!
So after Julia Butterfly, there was kind of a lull in tree sitting, and we were doing a lot of actions on the ground. Then after that, another tree sit propped up, and then we had 6, and then that grew into 14, and then from there, in all, I think at the peak we had about 30.
The type of knot that this is, it doesn't allow the knot to slip down the line, down or up when pressure is applied to it. So therefore it just keeps you in that same spot. It puts enough friction on the ropes to stop you from falling.
Platforms usually set around 100 or 120, and depending on the speed of the climber, it can take anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes or longer. You want to send down a haul bag? Well, today we have lots and lots of bread. This is good organic bread. It's baked locally by our good friends at Brio Bread. This is sour French. Okay, ready to pull!
My little darling, oh how I love you.
It's very difficult because it's so small, so we have to be really conscious of to live here every day. We have to make sure that, you know, everything is tied down so we don't have things falling out. This is a small little space that I keep all my books and anything I like to write in. And here's my kitchen, here's the water, here's the stove, and a couple of the things that I need, but these keep all my food and anything that I don't want the squirrels or raccoons to get inside of. We never thought it was going to be easy living in trees, I guess, but it's a lot of fun. I haven't met one sitter that has not fallen in love with their tree. It is very romantic. We are energized by being around the trees. We help the trees by, you know, just being around them, helping to save them.
So that's where the bathroom is.
It's a lot harder for a girl. The height never scared me. As soon as I got comfortable with the gear and really began to trust my gear and all the spinners and believe that all these ropes could actually hold all my weight plus 1,000 pounds, you know, that's when everything just became like no problem. I can do any of this.
My darling baby.
These traverses, we set them up in between two trees, so when the climbers come up after us, we can sit here and we can save 2 trees at a time, because they can't cut down either of these 2 trees as long as I'm sitting here. They have to lower me down. So as long as I'm here, I'm saving 2 trees. And we also use it to get like across to, like when we need to get things across or whatever. Whee! And it's a nice view. My biggest fear here against Pacific Lumber is that they're gonna come in, extract the sitters and Jerry, because there'll probably be multiple ones, and follow Jerry, and then come in and take the rest of them.
So now we're going to Jerry, which has been a major site of the struggle. It's been limbed. It's been raided at least 3 times. Hey, doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing great. Big bag full of goodies.
Yeah, mostly bread. Yeah. This is the tree that Remedy set in for 361 days before she was pulled out, just before, 4 days before her 1-year anniversary.
Remedy. It's been a long time since you've been on the ground, almost a year.
Time to stop cutting ancient trees.
This tree is already cut.
I would say that this tree was nearly 1,000 years old. People have gone to really great lengths to try to keep these trees standing, and you know, sometimes we're successful, like with Jerry and Everstein, you know, even though it's a huge battle that continues from time to time. Sometimes we're not successful in cases like this. You could say that they cut all the branches off to prevent forest activists from going back up into the tree, to prevent it from being cut down, but I would say that the reason they cut off the branches is because they hate us. They hate our movement. They hate our resistance to their destruction. Certainly if they cut the tree down, it's out of spite also, because Jerry is not worth anything timber-wise. Economically, they won't get anything out of the tree because it will shatter when it hits the ground.
From the ground up, we're about 70 feet or so. Jerry to the top is, I think, a little over 200 feet. Most people are pretty scared the first time they come up here. Jerry's actually a pretty scary tree because she's branchless. For anyone that tells me that it'd be foolish to risk my life up in a tree to save it, I don't think they really have like a true love for nature or an understanding of how like old this tree may be. I'm not really scared to get arrested, but when they come up here in order to take us out, it puts us in more of a dangerous position than we would be just sitting in this platform tied in or just rappelling up and down.
This right here is the lock box. It's put one arm in here, put the other arm in here, and you clamp 2 carabiners onto your chains, and at that point, to the point to where you can't pull your arms out. Would have fell and I was still connected to the line. I would have lost my arms, more than likely both my arms, because I couldn't unlock. They arrested me and took me to the police station, and then they released me a couple hours later, and all I did was climb back up a tree, and I sat in the tree.
We have to unhook too.
Oh crap. Give me my black line.
What black line?
This black line.
Which one? I even like think you had me. You lost your girl.
That wasn't fair. You took my spot.
When 2 people get on this platform with the barrel, there's going to be hardly any room for them to try to work. And besides that, you know, this is a really dangerous spot to be having a barrel like this, because, you know, if they move it over a little bit too much or to the side too much, it could try to tip the whole platform. Once there's no more people clear cutting and damaging the land like they are, then I would probably call it quits. But until then, it's like it's an ongoing thing. They keep coming, they keep trying to chop down trees, and so we're just going to keep on coming up the trees and protecting them.